Hey everybody, so welcome to my crazy crash course Preptober day 1. Today, do you hear the loud people outside my room? Those people aren't in my dorm, those are people outside, like down a level outside. Anyway, welcome to my crazy Preptober crash course day 1. I'm going to be a NaNoWriMo. I'm going to be working on a story that I have already started. So what I have is a basic outline of 27 plot points that I want to hit, and then as I go from one plot point to the next, I go into that plot point more in depth and I plan out specific chapters when I'm ready to write those chapters. It's a new style that I have been trying out and it's really been working for me because it's let me adjust more to whatever it is that's interesting me at that point. Yeah. So I'm going to be doing some character work today. I'm really excited about it. So I have with me my outline and my novel right here in printed out form. I have some index cards and I also have lots and lots of colored pens. So my plan at this point is to make almost like a trading card for each of my characters with like basic physical descriptions and basic character descriptions, so that when I need to reference what their eye color is or like specifics about their hair, I know it, I have it written down somewhere. I don't need to go look through my book. Basically, eventually, I am editing Valor, which is the first novel, and this novel that I'm working on is Might. And eventually, the information for all of them will need to be amalgamated into one thing, one story Bible, so that I can write the other 2 books in the quartet. So I'm gonna have to do that. But basically, this is like the cheater's way out for NaNoWriMo for the next 30 days. What's gonna hold me over, and it's gonna be these index cards. So I am going to maybe watch an episode of Vikings to get myself in the mood and work on my index cards, and I will update you guys in a bit. Okay, so I went through chapter 10, which is a good chunk of my novel. There's a couple more chapters that I didn't comb through for characters yet, but I ended up doing the cards a little bit different from what I had thought they would be, but I'm really glad that I did it that way. You see my bed's a mess. I ended up using them more as like what was explicitly written in the novel already. So obviously there were things that I knew that haven't been written about the characters and about their physical descriptions, and I didn't include those in the cards, which bugs me because it's not like fully complete, but also I think is really good because now I'll know exactly what I've mentioned in the story before. So it's not like I'll be coming up with information and thinking that people will know what I'm talking about when they won't, because I haven't talked about it. I have exactly what I have actually already mentioned. It makes me want to go back and fix the characters, I'm not gonna lie, so maybe that's one of the first things I'll do in NaNoWriMo is go back and add more character description, because that's something I definitely need to do. And part of my nanoing this year is going to be adding words to old sections, because I already have 30,000 words and I am actively editing them for a course in my university this semester. So some of my words will all be new words, but they won't all be starting at the point that my novel is at now. Going forward, some of them will be further back in other places that needed work, or things that I'm fixing and tweaking and things like that. So I'm really happy with the cards that I made, and I think they're going to be super useful. You can see in the thumbnail, a little bit of a sneak peek of some of my characters, but I know that I show Astrid's card, so we can talk about Astrid. Astrid is one of the youngest characters in my novel. She's 16, and basically what I have listed is the character's name and then a couple of details about their physical description. Again, only what I mentioned in the story. So in the story, I know that she has messy brown hair. She likes to wear it in a braid, and sometimes her mom braids beads into her hair, and the beads are really important to her mom. So it has significance with her mother. Her mother's Ira, and she's in Valor as a younger woman. Her hair isn't super long, but it's not super short. It's about midway between her shoulder and her elbow. She has brown eyes, pale skin, she has freckles across her nose, and she is around 16. And then at the bottom, I have 3 things that they value. And this was part of the work that I did when I was going through the anatomy of story. So for Astrid, it's exploration, nature, and medicine, because that's really important to her character development. And those are kind of the only things that I put on there that aren't necessarily straight up physical descriptions. I have a little bit about what they find most important in life, and I really enjoyed that exercise from the anatomy of story, going through my characters and coming up with 3 original words for each of them for what they value. So I'm glad that I put it on the cards, because it's something that I reference a lot. And I'm assuming that I'm going to have these cards with me a lot and referencing them a lot, because I can already see how useful they're going to be. So I say that tonight was a successful night for prepping, and I will see you guys tomorrow when I do some more historical research to get myself ready to write this next section of Might come November 1st. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like what you saw, please subscribe down below for more writerly content from me. NaNoWriMo is right around the corner, so you're gonna get tons of fun things once November hits coming your way on this channel. Comment down below how you guys keep track of your physical descriptions or even your attributes for your characters. Do you use something like index cards like me, or do you do it all electronically, or do you just let it fly and fix it later when you're revising? I would really love to know, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye!